Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a swatch and review of LA Colors Neon Jelly collection, which came out this summer. So this is my first experience with LA Colors as a brand. I don't really buy too many drugstore polishes anymore. If I do, it's really on a whim. Aside from Sinful Colors, and even that is few and far between anymore. So I saw these over the summer and I really wanted them. And I just didn't pick them up and didn't pick them up. And then one day I got an email from HB Beauty Bar saying that they were having a sale. So I went over there just to see if they had the collection in stock, and they have the full collection. It's $3 a piece, and there are 8 polishes. So before tax, before shipping and handling, that comes out to $24. I had I think it was like a 20% off coupon. So mine was a little bit less. And you can easily find coupons for HB Beauty Bar. I know Kelly Marissa, a nail YouTuber, she has a code. So you could go out and check one of her information boxes will have it. But $24 for 8 polishes, I think is a really good deal, especially when I've been buying like boutique and mainstream collections for so long. This is like crazy cheap. As for the swatches, we're going to be doing 3 coats of each polish. I think that with jellies, you really do need to have that third coat to beef up the color. But these ones also have glitters running throughout them. So it kind of adds a little bit more glitter to your nail. And if you're concerned about being able to see your nail line through these, well, jellies, that's just kind of inevitable. But with all of these, the glitter is pretty jam-packed. So it does distract from your nail line. And aside from, there's a couple of really light colors. There's a really light pink and a light yellow where I think the nail line is way more apparent, but everything else in the collection, I don't even really notice it because my eyes are drawn to those glitters. So without further ado, let's get into the swatches. First up, we have Tropical Punch. This polish definitely looks like the Hawaiian Punch you can buy in those huge square jugs at the grocery store. You can see this glitter running throughout the whole polish. All 8 of the polishes in this collection do have this exact same finish, so we're not going to talk about that too much more. You can see on the first coat they are incredibly sheer, which is normal for a jelly, although I was kind of surprised by just how sheer this one in particular was, or this line. But as you can see, it does deepen up once you start adding some layers to it. I never go above 3 coats because it gets too thick, too sticky, and it kind of ruins the jelly effect anyways. The whole point is you do want to be able to see a little bit through it. So that's just kind of what you expect when you buy these polishes. But as you can see from the swatch photo, it does darken up quite significantly. You can only see a little of my nail line here. Next up we have Glamingo, which is the cutest name for this polish. It's got this like Barbie pink kind of Nicki Minaj feel to it, which I absolutely love. I never thought I would be a Barbie pink person, but here I am today. They all have this, you can really see it on this pink polish, a very clear, almost see-through brush, and it's flat at the end. So if you have like a wider nail bed at the end, these are perfect for you. I really like these types of brushes, or like the rounded wide flat brush, but I'll use any brush. It doesn't really matter to me. This, like I said, is one of the sheerer polishes, so you are going to see a lot more nail line with this one, but like I said, the glitters really take away from that nail line. This one kind of reminds me almost of a French manicure, a really glittery French manicure. Next we have Solstice. This one reminds me of an orange soda. I want a can of Crush right now, just looking at it. It's got this very nice like tangerine-y, fresh peeled kind of a look to it. Again, we have the same brush. You can kind of see some of that stickiness when you do the brush twirl there. And this is another one that is going to be very sheer on that first coat. It's this one and the next one, the yellow polish, are very see-through. The yellow one in particular. But this one, I really was happy to add to my collection because I love orange. I love this color, but I just don't have a lot of orange polishes. I think it takes a really special orange polish to call to me. but I really do like the glitter running through this and the way it reflects, and it just looks like candy on the nails. Next we have Sunbeam, and this is a bright yellow neon polish. We're going to see those glitters running through again. The holographic glitters are really pretty in these polishes. We have the same brush, and you can really see how clear it is. I wonder why they choose a clear brush. I don't know. They feel a little bit different when they splay out. They're almost like stickier. It's like rubbery almost. And you can see it really doesn't deepen up too much on that second coat, but we do see a lot more glitter being deposited on the nail there. I can see it deepen up just a smidge more here on this third coat. This, I think, is the sheerest polish. Yeah, it's definitely the sheerest one, and you can see that here on the nail swatch. It kind of looks like I have smoker's nails. Next is Electric Lime. This one reminds me of Nickelodeon slime. I love a good slime green for the nails. I have like 6 different nail polishes that are all this kind of a color, ranging in like cream and jelly finishes, because I just love a weird slime look. This is another one, super sheer. I know I keep saying that, but the last few are not nearly as sheer, the darker colors here. But when we build this up, you can kind of start to see this like freshly mown grass green. And I just saw, yeah, that definitely darkens up on the third coat. And I'm excited for this one because green is another one that I just don't have a ton of in my collection. I don't know why. I really like it. And here we go. Here's all the Nickelodeon vibes you could ever want. Very 90s, you know? Next up, we have Razzleberry, my favorite in the collection. It's kind of not, I don't know, it's not really a neon. It fits when you look at the whole color scheme as a whole, but if I saw this solely on its own and I saw the word neon on it, I would probably be a little bit confused. But you can definitely see that this one is fairly visible on the first coat, unlike the previous 4. We got the second coat here, and you can see it kind of looks like a oceany depths to it, really dark, pretty blue. And then that third coat, probably not necessary for this one, but I'm a little bit extra, so you know, you got to do it. I do like the extra glitter too that gets deposited there. And when you look at this swatch, it's definitely kind of a more ocean, not so neon, but I still like this for the collection. Next, we have Ruby Rouge. When I first got this, I thought it was going to be a red, and it's reading a little bit red on camera. It's kind of difficult to see the difference here between this and Tropical Punch, but I can assure you this definitely has more like magenta purpley vibes to it, which I'm sure will become more apparent in the swatch photo. But this one also is a little bit darker on that first coat, which is what I like to see from a jelly, and it deepens up on the second coat. This one I definitely, unlike the blue, think the third coat made a bit of a difference here, but it's really pretty in this swatch photo here. You can see the magenta. That's what I'm talking about. It's not quite red. Finally, we have Purple Shock, which is reading as pink on my camera, I swear. So this one, it's kind of, when you see it in real life, not quite I guess not a Barney purple. It's almost like a darker version of that pink, that Glamingo that we showed earlier, but with a purple hue to it. I don't know how to describe that. I hope that makes sense. Now this one I was hoping would be darker on that first coat because I love purples. Purples are my absolute favorite, but it did deepen up a little bit here. So I was having some hopes for it, but the third coat, like I said, it didn't really change too much, just added a little bit more glitter, and I kind of was able to like clean up that sticky edge as well because I was getting sticky strings because I was being impatient. But in the swatch, you can see it is different than Glamingo, but it still doesn't look as purple as it does in the bottle. So what did you guys think? What was your favorite color? Mine has to be Razzleberry. I love purples and blues a lot. Almost any collection, my favorite is probably going to be a purple, or if not the purple, then the blue. My full collection of nail polishes is engulfed by purples and blues, and I don't even know how that happened. It wasn't a conscious thing, it's just kind of what I'm drawn to. So I really liked this color. And as far as the brand overall goes, I really like their style of the bottles. I like that the cap matches the polish inside. Even on this cap, there's little glitters kind of running through the plastic, which I think is a cute touch. And it's kind of fun when I'm looking down in my drawers, I can see exactly what color I want to grab for, because sometimes with all the bottles just packed in, it kind of shrouds your visibility on the outer edge of the bottle. So this is really cool. It's a nice touch. Somebody I know told me it looked like Claire's makeup, and I'm not going to disagree with that. It does kind of have a Claire's vibe, but I think it's a fun kind of thing. I really like it. Now, the one thing I will say about this is that these jellies do get a little bit goopy. There's a little bit of a string kind of running from the bottle sometimes. I think I can probably easily solve that by adding a little bit of thinner in there, but for $3 a bottle, I'm not mad about it. I don't think it's that bad. It was really manageable. I don't know if it was just I was leaving the cap open too long and it was getting a little gloopy, but in the future I'll kind of play with it and see what happens from there. I do think I will repurchase from them again. I was on HB Beauty Bar the other day and I saw they have a new collection either coming out or just came out. I think it's their fall collection and it's called Glitter Vibes. And it's just a bunch of really beautiful, fun glitters. So I think that next time I place an order, I'm going to throw those in my cart as well. So anyways, let me know down below what you guys think. Let me know what your favorite was. Let me know what your experience with this brand is, or if there's any like must-have colors from this brand. And I will see you guys again in my next one. Bye!